Well, good morning. Everybody, I haven't made a video in a long time. And, let's see if I can block that escape. I've been storing up on books, videos, let's see, herbal medicines. I've also been doing a lot of essential oils. I don't know if you can see it backwards or not. I don't really care. It's got 100 recipes for essential oils. And it tells you what they're good for and everything else. I found out you mix an ounce of beeswax to 4 ounces of liquid. And you can cut that down to any size you want. But it's 1 to 4. Makes a good salve. Here's wild edibles. I think we're going to have to start eating off the land more than the grocery stores, if you want to know the truth. Here's the Lost Ways. I got another one that I like. It's called Stocking Up. Here's one on mushrooms. Medicinal herbs or whatever. I've been running my dehydrator, both of them, day and night. Dehydrating stuff like onions, celery, everything you can imagine. And that way I don't have to buy it at the store. Here's, I think it's showing it backwards, but I don't know. Here's another one. And these books are very informative, I'm going to tell you. It's got everything in it. Just about everything. And while you got the internet, before the government takes it away from us, here's another one. Go look up every plant you can find, especially in your area. Like Oklahoma's got 20 or 30 plants you can eat, and that ain't counting berries. And let's see. Here's a herbal book. But I bought this one here. It's remember that show, The Outlander? That woman, that doctor that has all them recipes for all kinds of diseases. Well, this book here tells what she used them for, how to make them, and everything else. Even tells you what part in the movie that you can find it. If you watch the whole series. I think next series is coming up too. This is volume 2. Volume 1, and then this is volume 2. And but like I said, these books are very, very good. And there's a lot more than this out there. I figured this was a general idea of all that I got. This is on mushrooms. Now, I'm not too sure about mushrooms, but I go ahead and got this book in case, and it's got a good illustration of the pictures. In case I have to resort to eating mushrooms. Now, some of these wild edibles, I like these too. It tells you what area they grow in and everything else. What part of the country. This desert plant grows in the west. About half of Oklahoma straight up. this one here goes back east. And then, like I said, The Lost Ways. It's a pretty good book. It's got all kinds of herbs and nuts and berries in it. And it also tells you how to make shelters and salves and all kinds of stuff. And, but like I said, and I've been buying these oils off of Amazon. This one here is a honeysuckle oil. Now, it's pretty potent. You only have to use 2 or 3 drops. And like I said, I usually buy them by the 1 ounce container to the 4 ounce containers, mainly the 4 ounce. But these here are so potent. A lot of them are really potent. This is honeysuckle. And they don't take very many drops. Ooh, it smells so good. Oh, they got mango is good for mango oil. Is good for what they call it, the wrinkles in your skin. It's a great skin protector. Yeah, it's a great skin protector. Make sure they're tight, because oil has a tendency to leak out if you ain't got it really good and tight. No, I've been running my dehydrators. Been using a lot of Ziploc bags. Things that I can buy at the store or the farmer's market right now. And the reason I'm dehydrating a bunch of it, I don't have to use refrigeration. And these salves and stuff, this is a good little book for beginners. And I bought it, there's other ones. But you can look a lot of stuff up online. And while you got it right now, I use my laser printer and I print off the pros and cons of any salve. Now you go by your own, skin of your teeth, or don't take my advice or whatever. Just get out there and explore. That's basically what I'm telling you. Now here's make a lemon balm for your lips. Tells you how much and everything else. Oh, a lot of it you use the peelings. Okay. But roses. Blend of wild roses. Rosemary. And a lot of these are duplicates of whatever else you can find. It'll tell you what they're good for. I'm gonna leave that book out. But I got a bunch more of these boxes, and let me get another lamp that's heavy. But I quit buying raw meat. I got sick. I bought a ham at our favorite store, and it made me sick. Big chain store. And a lot of them, my sister was telling me that she bought some hamburger meat, and they put the old hamburger meat inside the new fresh hamburger meat because it was brown when she tore the meatloaf apart. Usually meatloaf gets brown from the outside in, well this was from the inside out. And then I went to another place. I said, well, I'm not going to cook anything. So I went and bought a hamburger at a place that sells mainly ice cream. And I got sick again, so I got food poisoning twice, once one day and once the next. So I switched over to canned meat. If the can's swollen up, don't eat it. But I hadn't, like I said, I hadn't made a video. I still make my jewelry. I still paint paintings. That's just for relaxation. I make books every once in a while. I make a lot of books about this size. They're journals. and I write down what I found in making, like dehydrating something. I write down what I experienced doing this or whatever, and shortcuts or whatever that I decided I would. That's what I found out. 1 to 4 on beeswax. I bought a few pounds of that, quite a bit, a few pounds, and to make salves and stuff out of it. And but like I said, and it don't go bad either, like honey. And that house phone's gonna ring because I never answer a house phone. That's just in case I've fallen and I can't get up. It's usually want me to buy solar panels. Well, right back here I got 36 of them sitting over there in the wall. I've been buying rolls of industrial plastic, saran wrap, like stuff. And then I bought some food wrap, saran wrap. Basically, I have to wait till it gets through. But I've been staying really busy, you know. And like I said, I've been stocking up on a whole bunch of different things. I just got back from I went to California once since I've talked to you guys. And I've been to Nevada once. And then I was headed back again to Salt Lake City. And a member of my party got sick, so we had to turn around and come back. But like I said, venture out and buy some of these books or download some recipes off the internet. I used to ask Google, what's the medicinal purposes of rosemary, and it tells me. And then like I said, I've been, like I said, not ingesting anything other than making salves out of it. Because I think a lot of it's, if you get cut or this, that, and the other, if you had up on your tetanus or whatever, a lot of times they're antifungal, anti-inflammatory, anti-everything. And I think honey's a natural antibiotic. But anyway, you never know what the world's going to turn into. Right now, we've got internet. Right now, you can still buy food. But right now, gas is high, but you still buy it. I think governments are putting a chokehold on the public. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist or any of that other bullshit. I don't care who in the hell's running the damn government, but I'll know one thing, and it's back in history. The French Revolution started by starvation. Our American Revolution started by, taxation without representation. In other words, they wanted your money, but they didn't want to take care of you, like police, fire, or anything else from the government. So it's sort of a two-way street. The government's got to do their job, and we got to do ours. But it don't hurt to have a little independence. I don't preach anarchy or anything like, even close to that. What I do preach is common sense. And get you some books. Experiments on drying fruits and vegetables and stuff for long-term storage. A lot of times when you buy that stuff, you got 60 meals for, 100 and some odd dollars. A lot of times that stuff ain't no damn different than going to a store and buying dehydrated noodles and stuff. I mean, like spaghetti, how dry can you get? I mean, that stuff's pretty dry. Elbow noodles, egg noodles, spaghetti noodles, all that's Romanoff noodles and Roman noodles. That's about as dry as you can get. A little activation with water, and then put something in it. You can go vegetarian if you have to, or put some meat that you trust in it. Like I said, if I hadn't got food poisoning twice in the same week, from two different places, I would still be buying fresh meat. And I know a lot of people say, well, we butcher our own meat and this, that, and the other. Well, that's great. But refrigeration is a lot of it. Now, I believe in canning, doing without refrigeration. I don't even watch TV anymore. I think that's a waste of time. But like I said, you've got to get out there and try to cut your cost any way you can. My daughter filled up a little old tiny Honda. I think it's a Honda or a Toyota, I can't remember. But a little bitty car. And it cost her $57 to fill it up. I think that was like 10 or 12 gallons or some crap. But like I said, $57 really? But that's what it cost her to fill it up. I got back from Salt Lake City. I went out there and came back, and I spent right around $800 in gas. Just gas. So I had to go take care of some business out there, this, that, and the other. And I went out there and came back. Around Salt Lake City, Bonneville Salt Flats, over into Nevada. I got a place right over across the border. And by Wendover. And gambling and all. A lot of people from Salt Lake City goes over there. But anyway, and then I got some other places to, if I want to bug out or stock up or whatever, get a cabin going or whatever. Oh Lord, what's this? Casting bullets. Huh. Didn't think I'd do that. That's in this book. Like I said, right now we're pretty good. We're pretty good set. But I think that you need to start thinking, well, if we have rolling blackouts, what are we going to do? Some parts of the country is 115 to 120 degrees. Some parts of it's 90. Rolling blackouts, generators, gasoline storage, run them off propane. There's all kinds of ways to do it. Diesel generator, or solar. You know what I'm saying? You got enough solar, you at least run a fan like I always do. But my walls, when I built this house, I built them 12 inches thick. And that's the sunroom over there, and I moved all this gym equipment. I could have me an inside herbal garden if I had to. And especially in the wintertime, that would generate heat in here. But like I said, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I've sort of like stepped back from YouTube and everything else. Oh, I got come back from Salt Lake City. I got 4 little kittens that live in my garage. I guess their mama dumped them in there. They're about 4 or 5 weeks old now. I've been feeding them milk and cat food, canned cat food, and twice a day they get 4. Pint of milk in the morning and a pint of milk in the evening, plus 2 cans of cat food, and they're growing like weeds. And my dogs, Oriole, he's scared of cats. He comes back, he hears them meow, and he runs back to the porch. He's been scratched. And of course, these are tiny babies. Big boy, he runs to the fence. Now, little guy, I'll get in the garage, and I don't know how he's getting in there, so I keep him on a leash. And because the mama cat's somewhere around, and I know that she'd tear him up, and I'd have to end up taking him to the vet. And so I keep him on a leash, keep him out of that garage. The garage is locked and shut, but he finds a hole somewhere. And the front door of it that's on the outside of the fence is open about that much, and that's where the cats go in and out of. And they're so much fun. I go out there and sit with them and pet them, and they got where they're used to me now. And when they're hungry, they're coming to the gate, and they'll meow, meow, meow. I say, I'm coming, I'm coming. And I pour out some water. They're not too crazy about water, but they like the milk, and they love the canned cat food. I think it's I bought $20 boxes of it. I bought 2 or 3 boxes of it, feeding them kittens. Uh, and like I said, that's only a new thing. Big boy's on a diet. He has to eat nothing but dry dog food. I still give him treats every once in a while, but I quit feeding him from the table. I should have cooked all that meat that was in the freezer, but I cleaned out my freezers to restock. They'll haul it off today. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, I put it in there last night and the big dumpster, a polycard, or what you can call it thing. Haul that off and start over again. I got sort of a paranoid since I got poison on meat, and that's when I decided I'd dehydrate. They got a recipe in here for meat, and and berries and whatever that you can. This shelf stable. I'm gonna have to look that up. But these books are buried in. Here it is. I believe here it is. That's the recipe for that. It tells you step by step by step. And that's what I've been following, and that's what I've been doing. Mainly dehydrating food. And that's what I've been up to. I really appreciate you guys' comments. I apologize for not getting back, but I've been busy. And like I said, I've been reading these books and doing, like making the lip balm, the salves, like Neosporin salve. You can make it out of peppermint. There's all kinds of recipes in the books. And in case you can't buy it. I mean, I can't. The worst thing right now is our government is a little unstable. And it's been that way for 10 years. And they just, this part of the government has been the government for quite a while. And it's been very unstable. And people got to realize the government's supposed to serve you. You ain't supposed to serve that government. I mean, you're supposed to be respectful and abide by the laws that people the government puts up, because it's voted in by the people. But they need to get their crap together, let me tell you. And like I said, I believe that a lot of this is worldwide. It is staying in the United States. It's very unsettling for the population. For all over the world, because they can't depend on their governments and anything else they got going. But like I said, I've been reading these books. I'm going to order some more. I've been ordering all kinds of oils. You can order any kind. Mainly, a lot of it's on like Amazon. You can order almost everything on Amazon nowadays. I didn't know that. I found that out. And like I said, what else I've been up to? Trying to figure it out. Traveling, trying to get my properties out of Oklahoma. So I say the United States, but I don't own anything anymore out of the United States. I'm not going to leave my United States. I ain't traveling abroad no more. That's it. I don't even want to go to Alaska or Hawaii. I could probably drive to Alaska, that'd be alright, but I ain't going to Hawaii. You can't drive back. Can't swim up for even. So, I'm going to stay in the border of the continental United States, since that's enough property to take over. But I found out, too, they're putting a hell of a pinch on the nomads. That way of life, I think, is going to dwindle out. Now, you'll have the homeless forever. The Bible tells you that. The poor will be with you forever. And the homeless, that's about the poor you can get. They could change that in a heartbeat. And like Elon Musk or whatever, instead of going to Mars, and you could improve the civilization here on Earth. But a lot of people, they're all into themselves. It's almost 8 o'clock. I gotta feed them kittens about it between 8 and 8:30, or they'll be meowing at the gate. They know not to come in because Big Boy barks at them. Don't you come in this fence. They just lay out there about 18 inches from the gate or the fence and lick their paws and roll around. He just goes crazy. He wants to get to them so bad. I don't think it'd hurt him, but I think he wants to play with them. But I wouldn't let him hurt him. And I said, Big Boy, you go over there where the kittens are. Big Mama might come out from somewhere where she's hiding. She's one of them, Pharaoh cats. Now the kittens ain't Pharaoh anymore. They come to me like, here they come. They know I'll feed them and everything else. I check them. I don't know. I thought, well, they'd be all right for barn cats, keep the rodents down. And the rodents bring diseases, so that's really a plus. So the least I can do is feed them. I'm gonna make sure they get past the kitten stage, and then they start hunting. The mama cat, had killed a little old tiny bird trying to feed him. And I mean, that bird was a little tiny thing. I said, well, that ain't very good. Then she killed a squirrel, tried to feed him a squirrel, and she tried to take care of him. And of course, I guess she still feed him on the breast. And so I took over and started feeding them because they were skinny as snot. I guess hard times. And I put out 5-gallon can that automatic feeder, and I guess the mama cat's been eating that. And it's some dry cat food. And I put out 5-gallon, pour that 5-gallon jug full of that, and it's an automatic feeder. She's been eating that. And she might be eating the leftover cat food, but the kittens pretty well cleaned up their plate and drank the milk. She said that's good too. I haven't seen the male cat. I worship that, where he is or whatever. But I guess she's a great big brindle because 3 of them are brindle and one is black with a white star in his chest. I call him Midnight Star, or her. I don't know what it is. And then I got Friendly, and then Not So Friendly. They look almost alike. And Not So Friendly is just a little lighter brindle than the other one. And then I got Fuzzy. Fuzzy's brittle, but it's really fuzzy. It's like an Angorian rabbit or something. But anyway, that's it. I'm done talking. Talk to you guys later. Have a great one. And I hope I carried everything I got. Have a great day.